Welcome back to the show. We are out by the pool. This will be our studio for the foreseeable future. It's been a while. I don't know how long. I think like a month. I think the last episode I was in New Orleans with Devin. It was cool. I had him on the show, and we did the episode in the courtyard of the... Oh, no, I can't think of the name. What was it called? The Royal Sonesta, the Royal Sonata, out by the fountain. Yeah, it was a fun time, man. Shout out to Devin. He just revamped his show. And episode 3, he had an NBA player on. So big moves, man. Shout out to Devin. And you know you're a local legend. I was wearing his merch, and the bartender downstairs at the hotel, she was like, "Respect your body." And that's one of his sayings whenever he eats something healthy on one of his food vlogs. He says, "Respect your body." And for somebody to just yell out a catchphrase, you're like, damn, this dude's really out here killing it, man. So that was cool to have him on. And as David Jolly would say, more wins. More wins, baby. Yeah, shout out to everyone who came out to the shows. New Orleans was a fun time, man. I finally understood it. But yeah, I have some friends from New Orleans, and they would always talk about it. And I don't know, I never really had, I guess I didn't have really any expectations for New Orleans. I just went out there and had the time of my life, man. The energy's crazy. The people were cool. The food, oh my gosh, man. The seafood, next level, dude. And yeah, it was definitely 4 days I won't ever forget. So plenty of shows since then. Shout out to everybody who's been coming out and getting tickets. By the time this is out, probably have already done the Avalon show, but that one's already almost sold out. And then this Saturday, I'll be at the Saucer's Castle, so I don't know if this episode will be out. I'll be out there with Mike Busey, Miguel Colon Jr. Shout out to my guys over there. Come party, man. It's gonna be a good time. I saw the itinerary, so that'll be a fun time for sure. It's always a good time over there. Well, let's get into the show, man. We got a lot of stuff in the news. We're going to add a new segment. Coming off a 3-day fast, just water only, and I broke it with chicken pad thai. Don't recommend it. I knew I was going to do it. Whenever you get off a fast, you can't just stuff your face. You can't just be like, well, I haven't eaten in 3 days, so now let me just power through a ton of food. And I did just that, knowing, like actively eating, going like, oh, this is not going to be good. Crab rangoon, which if you don't know what that is, dude, you got to get some crab rangoon in your life. Not as good as the char-grilled oysters in New Orleans, but crab rangoon. Oh, it's just like a fried wonton. The real ones have crab in it, but mostly it's just like some kind of cream cheese mystery flavor combo thing. Delicious. But yeah, 3-day fast. Mainly I did it for like a discipline thing. Like, hey, let's just, I started eating like shit again. And when I say that, I mean just like pizza, and I was getting cookies and shit. And I'm like, all right, let me do 3 days, no food, clear the system. And dude, I'm not going to lie, man. Day 2, I was like, oh, why did you do this? Yeah. And I think there was about, because I was trying to do a full 72 hours, but I think I broke it by like an hour early, maybe 45 minutes. The food arrived faster than I thought. And I was like, whatever. But yeah, it feels good to be back eating again. And it's supposed to be really good for you. That's also why I did it. It does like clean your system. Your body looks for stuff. Really the way the short version is, negative things like disease and mucus, they want to attach themselves to food. But if you're not feeding it anything, then there's nothing. It just goes away. That's my scientific version. Yeah, if you don't eat anything, the bad stuff goes away. All right, first thing on the news, we got an Alabama school bus driver. Alabama school bus driver was nabbed behind the wheel after dropping off a busload of kids with a blood alcohol level of 0.33. Yeah, it's not good. More than 4 times the state's legal limit. James Cheney, 46, a mechanic who doubles as a substitute bus driver. Oh, shit. It was the substitute bus driver. That's even better. Nothing like a part-time bus driver just getting fucking hammered and just dropping some kids off. Holy shit. He's just a drunk mechanic. Can you hear that plane going overhead? I apologize. This is the raw audio from the outdoor studio, poolside, here in Beverly Hills. Now, we're not in Beverly Hills because you would hear a Lamborghini go by and then somebody else walked by behind the gate on the phone talking about hiring a hitman to kill their wife. She's not getting half of my app money. She wasn't awake all night when I was creating Tinder. She's not getting my Tinder empire money. Speaking of apps, there is an app I want to talk about, but let's finish this school bus article. All right, so when did the dude get nabbed? It's shocking, honestly, one parent told the news outlet. It's really not, though. Substitute bus driver, you're going to catch a couple. Couple hitting that Jim Beam bottle. Sipping on that Jim Beam, baby. I'm in all forms of transportation. I'm a mechanic in the mornings, and then I drive a school bus. I drive a school bus for a middle school. It's pretty easy. What I like to do is I like to take a fifth of Jack straight to the head, and that just kind of eases my mind. That way, if the kids are fighting on the bus, it's all white noise to me. But how did they know he was drunk if he dropped the kids off? What did he mow down the goalpost on the football field? He made the drop. Did he hit a curb? Was he yelling slurs when the kids got off? How did they know he was drunk? I mean, did he just come in and just swipe all the other side view mirrors off the other buses? All right, you kids fucking pay attention today. I don't know if I've ever had a drunk school bus driver, but I had one that went way too fast. I'm talking like easily hit 100. And you're like, you're sitting back there like, we're not supposed to be going this fast. Why are we in such a hurry? Yeah, I've had some insane bus drivers, but I never said anything because secretly you want the bus to crash. I mean, do you really want to get to school? That was my thing. Like, I loved a little chaos in the classroom. I like when stuff went sideways so we didn't have to go solve 1 through 50 even. Find X for the next hour and a half. Oh, God. It's like, somebody please come on campus with an AR-15. I am tired. I am tired of PEMDAS, parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, anything but learning about taxes and LLCs. These kids today are spoiled. Oh, you have school shootings? I was worried about getting shot on the way to school. You ever heard of the DC sniper? Hey, have a good day, Sean. Keep your head down. Dude, I was like fucking weaving in and out of trees on the way to school. All right, so they're not going to tell us how they knew the guy was drunk. So this is a new segment on the show called Fire the Missile. So basically the segment or the term fire the missile, just something you would see, and you would just say fire the missile, and what that means is it's over. Just tell Kim Jong, whichever dictator, just tell him to hit the big red button because it's over. Just blow the world up because of this one thing. This week we're firing a missile because of the Rizz app.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Tactical nuclear weapons.
I know this is what these new young kids are saying it's Rizz. So if you're good with the ladies, you have Rizz. And there's this app that hit my Instagram called the Rizz app. And basically it's ChatGPT for getting some ass. So as I'm trying to find the app, this pops up from parade.com. 75 best Rizz lines that make flirting seem effortless. CNN, what does Rizz mean? There's no way this is a real article on CNN. Rizz, what it means, who has it, and how to find your own. Oh my God. You can just fire the missile right there. But to fire the missile, and I'm going to find it. Should have already had it pulled up. So the Rizz app is if a girl... Oh, here it is on the App Store for the official definition. Rizz app. The #1 AI dating assistant. Oh, God. Hopefully it's the only and last. All right, here's the description of the app. This is why we need to fire the missile, all right? Because this shit is existing. People are actually downloading this. Oh, these reviews. There's no way these can be real. I used to pull no ladies. Now I get too many. I was texting my crush and she didn't love me. She once said I am like a brother to her. I knew this couldn't last any longer. I must make my moves. Jesus, dude. Please tell me this is a bot. This action was determined after she once called me at 3:21 a.m. on a Saturday talking about how a guy just did the deed with her and how satisfied she was. And you still were like, I gotta talk. Then I decided to text her on Sunday. I had no Rizz and researched how to Rizz. Oh my God, dude. There's no way this is real. Quickly, I researched how to Rizz. Fire the fucking missile, dude. Fire the fucking missile. This app popped up and all my worries went away. I text her, "Are you from Tennessee?" She replied in a curious manner, "Yes." Then I said, "Because you're the only 10 I see." She blocked me, but that's besides the point. She blocked me because the Rizz was just out of this world. So this shit didn't even work. And the developer responded, "Rizz was just too smooth." Guys, somebody coded this app. Somebody stayed up all night and made this app. Oh my God. Looking for a little help with your dating game? Rizz has you covered. Our AI-powered app uses cutting-edge GPT to generate personalized responses that are sure to impress your crush. Personalized algorithms. Never be at a loss for words again. With Rizz, you can upload screenshots of your conversations with your matches and even your match's bio and receive instant witty replies tailored to your unique situation. Oh my God. So it's basically just talking to the woman for you. Let's say you Rizz your way out of your mom's basement with Chat GPT and their super dating algorithm. And you get to the restaurant and you obviously can't use your Rizz app. What are you going to be texting? She's going to say, "So what do you do for work?" And then you're going to go, "Hang on, let me type in that question to my Rizz app." Holy shit. She's like, "What are you thinking about ordering?" "Oh, hang on, I got to run to the bathroom." What am I thinking about ordering? Come on, Rizz app. Oh, this is a nightmare, dude. Rizz. I got this ad and I was like, dude, Instagram just thinks I'm a loser. Like, this guy gets no attention from females. He needs the Rizz app ASAP. Also, I'm seeing these new AI girlfriends. Dude, if I catch somebody with let me catch one of my friends with an AI girlfriend. You walk in and he's like, "Hey babe, I gotta go." "Who are you talking to?" The phone's like, "Who is that?" "Hi, I'm Samantha. I am an AI girlfriend." I'm like, "Bro, come on now." He's like, "Dude, it got stuck like this. There's a glitch in my phone. My phone's glitching, dude. It's been doing this. I don't even know what this app is." That's my fire the missile for this week. Just hit the fucking button, dude. Rizz. You know what I hate about all these new terms? Is you grow to love them. You know? You start saying, you hear Rizz and you just, fuck, man. Rizz. No cap. All this shit just comes out of nowhere. All these other dumbass ones that people said 80s was like groovy. That's pretty swank. That was like the 50s. G Willikers, look at that. G Willikers, that's a fine automobile. Now everyone's just like, drip. Check the drip. Oh man, I ended up watching a total chick flick. I think it's been out for a while, but it was I think it was from the makers of Twilight. But I was on the couch, I was writing, and there was one of my friends, she's watching a movie, and it's like a zombie that's talking, like in the fourth, like he's breaking the fourth wall. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be a zombie movie from the zombie's perspective. And it was at first, and then it becomes this, it immediately just turns into this chick flick and that you get sucked into. And I'm like, dude, I hate that I watched the whole thing. I think I was editing, and then I slowly just lowered my laptop screen, and I'm like, all right, I'm in. I'm sold. It was called Warm Bodies. Yeah, I think that was the name, Warm Bodies. And it was like a zombie that eats this girl's boyfriend. And when he eats somebody, he can see like their memories. And he feels bad. He starts like trying to talk to this girl. He saves her. She doesn't care that he's a zombie anymore. She brings him back to like a human form because he He has a heart again. Meanwhile, this dude ate her boyfriend. And she's like, oh, I'll see past that. It's romantic. She ends up riding off into the sunset with the zombie that ate her boyfriend. And I'm like, dude, these bitches are not loyal, bro. That's insanity. This dude chomps your man's brains. And you're like, oh my God. That like weirdly turned me on. Like, I'm into this guy. That was alpha. Like, oh my God, dude. Like, what is that shit, dude? But that'll do it for the show. Try and be back next week. Looks like I'll be able to do them consistently out here. So thank you guys for listening. Leave a review, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really helps the show. All the reviews on Spotify, man. I was blown away by how many were on there. I'm going to try to put the video on Spotify too. But yeah, check out the YouTube. I put some stand-up clips on YouTube. Tons of new stuff on YouTube. The Florida Man Zoom interviews. We got I put a lot of stand-up on there. And I got a lot more coming, man. So if you guys can subscribe to the YouTube and keep building those numbers, man, it's motivating for me, allows me to keep doing it. It's been awesome, man. So you guys have a great week, and I will see you very soon.